Listen, I'm about to get up in this gym. Manny Pacquiao's training. I'm so excited for this fight with Errol and Manny Pacquiao. That makes me feel like getting in the gym and amping up. I mean, I'm always in the gym, but a couple of things I'm gonna do a little bit differently. Like, you know, I need to lose like 10 to 15 pounds. People say, oh, you don't look it, but yeah, I feel it. So I'm gonna do a little bit of different training. The kind of training I'm gonna do is more like more cardio, more running, more jogging, more step machine, more running. Like in my video, Pac signed, Bud did not sign. If you saw that video, if you didn't, go back. I would hit the reflex ball. I tried to get my coordination back. I still got some more work on that reflex ball. But in the future, you'll see me on the step machine and on the running machine and doing the reflex ball at the same time. That's good for coordination and reflexes as you get older. So, you know, one more thing with Manny Pacquiao, as he gets older, his training is more on reflex. As you get older, your reflex abilities, a punch that he used to take back in the days that he would take before, well, maybe now he's hesitate to take. So hesitation is a problem. So what we're gonna do is, when I go up in here, I'm doing more than one thing to get my reflex going. So if I'm jogging or I'm doing a step machine, if I'm using a run machine, I'm doing different moves. If I'm on a step machine, I'm doing different moves. Trying to do two things at the same time, two different things at the same time to get your coordination reflex up. As you get older, this is what happens. You lose reflex. You hesitate. I noticed that. You lose muscle, but you gain muscle back if you work at it. His legs ain't going nowhere. He has good power, right? And his legs are strong, but it's the reflex. As you get older, that's our problem. I'm in my 40s. I know this. You hesitate when you're about to do something. You think twice. So reflex is more of a bigger deal for Manny Pacquiao when he gets back into the ring. And he's been out for 2 years. So let me get in there. I want you to come in here. We're on that Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence training. Well, you know, it's not Manny Pacquiao training. I can't train like Manny Pacquiao. But, you know, it got me amped up to change my diet. I usually eat 5 bagels a week. I have to stop with the bread. I got to do more running, more reflex ball. So when you get in the gym with me, you're going to see me doing certain movements on the step machine and on the running machine. And I try not to just run. I try to do like lateral movements, get my coordination with my mind, opening new neurons in my brain to stimulate my brain to make movements and stuff like that. So come on, let's go. Let's get into this gym and let's get this workout on and let's see how it works out. Would you join me? Come on, let's go. All right, so this is what we're gonna do here, right? We're gonna get on this step machine, then we're gonna go on the running machine. But like I said, I like to do things being uncomfortable, and on the step machine, I am not a hamster. You understand what I'm saying? So I like to do lateral moves and leg kicks and raised knees and going backwards and stuff like that, just to get open my neurons in my brain. Okay, getting adapted to being uncomfortable. So right here, I'm showing you that I could raise my leg while going up. It's been a while since I did this. I usually do this without looking down. But as you can see, I've fallen off a little bit. I've fallen off on the reflex ball. I've fallen off on the step machine. So I'm just doing as much as I can at the best ability, using no hands. Right there, I put my hand on the bar. But after a while, the muscles have memory and they remember. Take my foot off, turn, twist. All these things is crucial when you get older. Yes, you lose muscle, you build muscle, but also it's reflex and coordination. It's not, I've fallen and I can't get up. No, it's not that, okay? When you get older, you need to do coordination, backwards, forwards, laterals, all these things. That's why I always use the reflex ball when I do things, okay? I love the reflex ball, okay? So running and hitting the ball at the same time, excellent stamina, excellent. Doing two things at the same time, beautiful. So in the future, you'll see me hitting the reflex ball on this machine also. All right, so I'm amped up for this fight. I need to lose about 15 to 10 pounds. I'm over at 210. I don't like that weight for my height, so I want to be like 195. I'm much faster and quicker, so I decided to go down in weight. When I get on this step machine, it's about not It's about reflexes. It's about coordination. It's about opening my brain neurons to something different that I'm uncomfortable, not feeling comfortable doing. Yes, I have fallen, but I got back up, and there's people that laugh at me when I fell. But those same people, when they laugh, when I get it right, they pretend like they're not seeing me, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't see you fall, but when you get back up, they pretend like they don't see you, or they look at you crazy. That's okay. I like being crazy. All right, so these are the kind of movements I like to do: lateral, side to side, all kinds of stuff. In the future, I'm just showing you a little clip of how I get down. I get on the step machine for an hour. In the future, you'll see me coordinate the reflex ball and the footwork. Yes, you will. You'll see both at the same darn damn time. Yes, you will, because I like that. Showing support to the Filipinos. You know, we in here, we in the house. And you'll see the reflex ball next video. For now, this is all you get. Hey, this goes out for one of my subscribers. His name is A. Ben. If you could see what I just posted up, his name is there, A. Ben. Thanks a lot, man. In the future, I will be putting up some of the supporters' comments. And it's not about me. It's about you also. I mean, you take the time out, valuable time to watch me, and I'm thankful for that. So when I see comments and it hits me in a certain way, I'll put it up. Now, what he said in his comment, A. Ben, he said, "Wow, I saw you did a video about sparring partners, and that was about 5 months ago, and you made a video about Manny Pacquiao, who should he spar to get prepared for Errol Spence." And I made that video about 5 months ago, right? So we're doing a refresher course for the new subs, new supporters, and this one I'll do on Manny Pacquiao, plus I'll do who I suggest for Errol Spence to spar to get prepared for Manny Pacquiao, right? So in this video I'm going to do that, but I want to congratulate you, A. Ben, for at least putting the time in to look at some of them old videos. But like I said, I'm doing refreshing courses, some of them, and bringing them back because I was a little bit too early on some of them. But now that we got the fight, well, now I could do a refresher course on some of the videos that people, you know. And I know I'm not Nostradamus ego, and I didn't predict the fight. I wanted the fight, and that's why I did the video. All right, I didn't say this fight was gonna happen, and I told you so. No, I wanted the fight, but I didn't predict the fight was gonna happen. I knew Manny Pacquiao was gonna take the fight because he ain't no duck, he ain't no coward. But since we here now, well, let's do a refresher course. So I congratulate you, A. Ben. I already posted up your comments. Let's go. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up on this sparring and who she spar. All right, let's go. Oh, I'm sorry to say, but he also told me in his comments, A. Ben, he gave me some suggestions, because I said, you know, give me some comments and some suggestions, because it's not just about me and my opinion. I try to put everybody in. He said, well, he could fight. A. Ben told me in his comment that Manny Pacquiao could fight Victor Ortiz, because they said they're kind of good friends, and he could fight Laura, other southpaw. And I said, yeah, that sounds pretty good. So thanks again, A. Ben. All right, let's chop it up. Let's talk about this sparring session and stuff like that. All right.
These Asian Games boxing for the Philippines here goes up against Man Kwong Nguyen. of Vietnam.
Marshall the Southpaw. He's the power puncher. He won the silver medal in the World Championships this year. Marshall dominated Man Quong in the last Southeast Asian Games. Can he do it again?
Oh, huge left. And another one. And he hurt Quong.
And he's going for the kill. They give a standing 8 count.
Did you see the power?
What an attack. Right at the start.
What power shown there by Yumer Marshall.
Marshall is going for
the head.
He's going for the kill.
And he knows that Nguyen is still hurt here.
Oh, what a power shot. Yumer Marshall right off the bat.
And he goes down again. This is going to be it. Nguyen is not able to take the power of Yumer Marshall. This is over.
Oh my goodness.
And he just couldn't take the power of Yumer Marshall.
And now, the winner of the gold medal for the Southeast Asian Games, champion for the middleweight division, from the Philippines, Yumer Felix Marshall.
How sweet it is for Yumer Marshall of the Philippines, taking home the gold in scintillating fashion via knockout early in the first round to rule the men's middleweight category.
Let me start my ish. This is the beginning of the video right here. We're going to talk about, well, you saw who I picked for Manny Pacquiao, right? But before I get into that, I want to state this. Like all these other channels like to make you remind you that Manny Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez. I'm going to remind you that, you know, somebody asked me in one of my comments and said, aren't you worried that Spence is going to beat Manny Pacquiao and you're going to look like a fool with all these videos you made? And I say to them, no, I'm not going to look like a fool, because we won this war already and the battle. Listen, all these channels is making you forget, or they humble, and they humble now. They're quiet. All right? They humble and they're quiet. All these channels, that's extreme bias. I'm biased. A lot of people, you can't say no one in this world is biased, okay? But there's levels to biasness, right? And all these channels that's biased as hell, they want their followers to forget all the ish they said. All the ish they said. And then come back with this, well, I'm surprised Manny Pacquiao took the fight. But me and my subscribers and my supporters, we all know that Manny Pacquiao got backbone. That Manny Pacquiao would take this fight with Crawford or Errol Spence. But the ones that they didn't believe, they want you to forget that they didn't believe. That's where I'm here to remind these channels who did not believe and smear it all over your face. Because I'm not forgetting. Because I listen to all these channels. Extreme bias, fair, whatever it is. We got all coexist, and somebody got to play the part. So once you understand somebody got to play the part, there's no need to get so upset, but it's fair game. It's fair game, yo. And I'm willing to do this. And if you get all hidey-tighty and you want to do a copyright and a strike because I show proof that you was wrong, well, sound like snitching shit to me. Just face the fact, man. Your video is no different from nobody else. Equal opportunity out here. That's how it is, man. So, I'm always going to say this in this video. The next video, you're going to hear me say the same shit. You was wrong about Manny Pacquiao. And I and the supporters and whoever support Manny knew that Manny had backbone to fight Errol Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford. That's the end of that. Now, let's move on. So, I was checking out Marcel. I made that video 5 months ago because that's what I wanted. I wanted Manny Pacquiao to fight Errol Spence or Crawford. So I was making videos about who he could spar. So I found Felix, and I did homework on Felix Marcel, right? If I said his last name wrong, if it's Marcella or Marcel, sorry, all right? And I said, wow, he's a big dude. Now, BoxRec has him at 5'11". I don't know if he's 5'11". I think he's probably 5'8", 5'9", maybe 5'10", or maybe, but I know he's taller than Spence. I know he's taller than Spence He's around 25, 26 years old. His first PBC debut was, what, 5 months ago, about, he fought Whitfield. I can't remember what was the undercard. But that was his first pro debut. So, he's in the house, right? But this will be a good opportunity to fight a big, young southpaw. Yes, he could fight Victor Ortiz, like A-Ben said in my comment. Yes, he could fight Laura. But I don't know the relationship. I don't know the details in the Philippines about the relationship and the relationship of if Felix have time, or if he got a next fight. But these two, I think this is the best opportunity for Manny Pacquiao to really get it in with this southpaw. And I hope they do work out. I hope they work. I think he's under Manny Pacquiao's promotions. I'm not sure. I think so. I think I read something about that. But I really hope that he do spar, because the last the last fight that I remember that Manny Pacquiao had was with Diaz. He was a smaller boxer, around the same height as Manny Pacquiao. He wasn't a bigger, and he wasn't more rangy, more reach, but that was a southpaw, right? And I think this will help him a lot with someone's big, younger. Hey, he's younger than Spence. Felix is younger than Spence. He's bigger than Spence. Now, his reach, I'm not sure. I think Errol Spence have a longer reach, but still don't matter, because once you get in the inside, the man with the shortest arms always put that contact on you. Always put your hands on you, man. Faster to put those hands in when you in close contact. So I'm not worried about that. But all this stuff about, Spence is a big, Spence, I mean, I don't know. Once he makes 147, do you belong at 147 anymore? Hey, that's your problem. Whatever. Because that's the next excuse when he loses, right? Well, he really not a 147. If he's not really 147, well, that's his business. He's fighting at 147. So when he loses, when he loses, I'm pretty sure I'm going to hear that excuse. And the other excuse is PEDs that Manny Pacquiao's on, that I keep hearing. But I got a video for that too. That ain't no big deal. No big issue. And I can show you proof on that. But this is who I feel that Manny Pacquiao should do. If it's Felix, Victor Ortiz, if it's Laura, whoever he brings in there, let them be some big dudes. Because being big, we all should know by now, but we don't know, because everybody keep talking about he's big and he's strong, right? Cotto was big and strong, but you got an excuse for that. The weight drain, all this, that. Margarito, you listen. I'm done with the nonsense, right? So this is my sparring partner for Manny Pacquiao. I hope it's one for you. When it comes to Errol Spence sparring partner, I can see him sparring with Tank. I'm not sure what's Tank going on. I think he's training for Mary Barris. He went up in weight to fight this man. Good luck on that. Whatever. I don't have no judgment on that yet. I don't have a prediction on that. But he could fight Manny Pacquiao, because I think Tank is 5'5", Manny Pacquiao is 5'6". As he gets older, he might shorten. So I'll just say they both 5'5", right? And this will be an interesting fight between Tank and Barris, because Barris is a tall dude. He got stone in both hands. So I would like to see that fight, and how a shorter, same stature as Manny Pacquiao, same reach. There's a 67 reach, 5'5", 60, and a 67 reach. Same stature, same big head. Only thing different is that Tank has no neck. Basically it. But they both have the same stature, and I want to see how these two do their thing. Spence and Errol, and Tank and Barris. You know what I'm saying? Just want to see, because they have the same height, and I just want to see how it works out with this. But other than that, he could fight Tank. Who else can he fight? He could fight Laura. He could fight Ortiz. He could bring in the. But let me tell you something. It's very, very hard to find someone that could replicate and duplicate Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, it's very. I'm hearing You see this thing with Mayweather, man? I'm hearing this thing about he want to call Spence and give him some pointers. What? How is that video? How is that going to work out? Tell me. Because you could get pointers, but the way I know boxing, right, is repetition. You could tell somebody something and they know. But if your body is not accustomed to doing it, then shit don't matter. Because once you get punched in your mouth or punch in your eye, you always go back to basics. Back to what you know. All right? So, Mayweather, like I said, is never over with Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. So he wants to give pointers to the young man, top welterweight, right? He wants to help. He wants to help. No, nigga, you don't want to help. Nobody want to. Listen, if I was Spence, but I'm not Spence, but yeah, I'll hear what he got to say, but I ain't trying to give you any credit. You ain't getting no credit for me fighting. You know how your people say, if he beats Manny Pacquiao. Like I said, I'm when Manny Pacquiao beat Errol Spence. It's a win, not an if, right? And shit happens in a fight, right? So if you say if, but I say when, you know when I say shit happens in a fight? Shit happens is when Manny Pacquiao is busting you down, busting your shit, and the next minute he runs into a punch like what he did with Marquez. That's when I say shit happens in a fight. But other than that, you saying if Errol win, and I'm saying when Manny wins. That's it, okay? But shit do happen in a fight. And when I see somebody overwhelming another boxer and beating the hell out of him, and then one round he gets a good hit, not a lucky hit, but he get a good hit, and that's it. Well, that's what you mean anything can happen in a fight, because one person was beating that person, next thing you know, pop, something happened. So that's what I mean, okay? But other than that, Mayweather, you could give him all the advice. What's the advice you're gonna give him? Let me see if I can understand his advice. Oh, he's gonna say, Spence, keep him at range, right? That's your target. When you got your hands out and you doing your pop, 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 pop. But when he gets close, what you need to do is grab him. Listen, Spence pivot ain't fast enough. Well, I don't want to get into the prediction, right? But that's what Mayweather's gonna end up telling him. Because you ain't gonna tell him do no Philly shell. You ain't gonna tell him. Listen, Spence and Derek James, they have repetition in their training, and that's the end of that. You could tell him to grab, pop shot, run here, run there, use generalship of the ring, all this shenanigans and all that shit. But the only thing I can hear that you could tell Errol Spence is when you see him in a close range, just grab him. Just grab him so he won't reset. That's all I can hear. Or if you at a range where you can stick your hand out and hit him, that's your attack mode. But when he passed that and he gets closer, just grab him. That's all I can hear you could say to Errol Spence Mayweather. That's it. All right? And it's a damn shame that you want to give pointers how to beat somebody that's old, and damn, y'all niggas, y'all worried, man. Y'all scared. I smell shook ones, man. I smell shook ones, bro. And I can feel the temperature. Everything is just so low, man. Everything is so timid right now. Everybody's so, damn. Because people don't realize this fight's happening now. Like that, a blink of the eye. And all those people that say he couldn't do it, now he's doing it. That little engine that you think he couldn't, he's doing it. So, that's my video for today. Something for you to think about. Sparring partners, anything, comment below if there's extra sparring partners for Errol Spence that you might think that it would be good for him, or more the better for Manny Pacquiao if you got more. All right, so the last fight that Manny Pacquiao had, that was a southpaw, was Diaz, put a whipping on him. And I think the last fight that Spence had was the South African, which I'll get to him in my next video. Yeah. Okay. So sparring partners for Spence, they're out there, but you can't replicate and duplicate somebody's speed and rhythm, untiming rhythm that you can't figure out like that, man. Yeah, you can find another southpaw, that's all good and dandy, but you can't replicate Manny Pacquiao. But Manny Pacquiao can replicate you with a Felix Marcel, that's the same height or even bigger because BoxRec says he's 5'11". I don't believe it. I'm looking. I'm not sure. He looked like he's 5'9", 5'10". But if he's 5'11", he's still bigger than Errol Spence. And if it's not, they're both the same height. That's even better. Whatever, right? The reach, Spence got a longer reach. I think Marcel Felix will have a shorter reach. Still doesn't matter. It's a big middleweight. He's a middleweight, and that's all he needs. Someone bigger and stronger to fight. Just to give him a refresher course, because he's gonna be out for 2 years. That's it. All right. So to all my followers and subscribers, thank you very much. I made 2,000 subscribers. Listen, do me a favor. I still don't have Instagram, Twitter. I'm not lying to you. I still, because once I get that, I think I'll never get off my phone. I'm always on YouTube. So I'm like, I'm trying to just keep my mind out of cyber too much. And when I feel relaxed and want to be in it, I feel comfortable. I don't want to be seeing too many images or too much shit, all right? And I'm old school. So I don't have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So, hey, if you want to put me on your Instagram, your Twitter, and say this is Captain Full and he's a Manny Pacquiao fan or a retard or parktard or whatever you want to call me, just do so. The more followers, this is like I said, this is chapter 2. It's going to get, after Manny Pacquiao beats Spence, then we go into chapter 3. All right? So we here, man. We here when they didn't expect us to be here. But I did. That's why I have all these videos that I recorded and waited for this moment to happen. Yeah. All right. I'm not here to change your mind. I just want you to read between the lines and try to figure shit out on your own. Don't wait till people come out with stuff and then you just gotta, copycat, whatever. Be original, be unique with your videos. And until then, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.